trying to think about what I want to talk about in the episode. The Sox have been winning.
Oh, yeah. Chicago sports.
Wait, no, I wanted to talk about the war.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get into Chicago
because
sports later.
we have to talk about the things that have happened since the last episode. I want
people to know we will
be
covering
understand
Chicago sports and the NBA.
We haven't made an episode since this war with Iran started.
We will be doing
the
NBA coverage.
The genocide in Gaza continues.
LeBron James is still the GOAT.
Lebanon has been invaded, and Israel is ethnically cleansing the south of Lebanon. They're trying to annex huge portions of Lebanon nakedly through
the Orlando Magic
cleansing.
Are blowing a 3-0 lead.
You think they're actually going to blow it?
It's 3-3 now. They did blow it, and they're going to lose.
Did they play again tonight?
Oh, it's tomorrow.
Oh.
That game's tomorrow.
Well, tonight, I'm rooting for Detroit.
Tonight?
Because I feel
Let me see your phone. Give me your phone. We're recording on my phone. Let me see your new iPhone 17.
Stop telling the viewers what gen iPhone I've got. They might mug me for my phone.
Our viewers love
you. You're right. No one's coming for me for my phone. They know I'll fight for that shit.
Yeah, you're not the one.
I've been driving Uber a lot, and I met some nice fellows south near the border with Indiana. But
shit, I'll keep the door open.
If anybody tries to step to me to take my last $20 in my wallet, I'll get not nice real fast. But
ooh, that's huge, bro. So I did not watch any of the Philadelphia-Boston series. But it is embarrassing that Boston lost Game 7. And, Stephon said the league made a call for Boston to lose Game 6. That's hilarious. That he thinks the league can make calls for teams to take dives in the playoffs.
I do give money to homeless people like twice a day when I'm out delivering.
Joe actually does give money to homeless people.
But not that much.
More than me.
If I only have a 20,
that's the only time
where I won't give them anything.
But when
if I'm down to 20, if I have only 20s left, I actually do give 20s out sometimes. Like if it's cold in the winter,
you're crazy, man.
I will give $40 to a homeless guy outside of a liquor store. But
Tyrese Maxey had 30 points.
This last time I was driving for Uber, the last guy who asked me for money, I said no because I was down to my last 20 and I'd already given out all my singles. But
Jalen.
So who are you rooting for? Lakers? Are Lakers still in? They are in.
Oh yeah, the Lakers 1-6. The Lakers 1-6.
Are you trying to break my fucking?
I fucking did that.
Why are you rubbing my shit on the floor? Your foot. Bob's trying to do it. Okay, I'm gonna say this.
I'm sorry that
Bob's trying to do a DWOW to my charger, and I say do a DWOW because Bob was telling me that when he got his new iPhone, when he had the official Apple,
the official braided iPhone cable, that's like $50 cord.
iPhone USB-C cable. Apparently, when in one sitting,
the first week
in our car,
in
Bob's Beetle, back when Bob had a Beetle,
I kept it in my car.
You have to keep in mind the car that this happened in is gone.
And I would never have done that shit
in
myself.
Bob's Beetle.
Because why does he need to be moving
my
the seat
brother
back and forth
DeAndre
at all
felt
anyway?
something weird in the seat when he's adjusting the seat, so of course he keeps adjusting it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until he completely severs the cable. And now I see Bob stepping on my freaking laptop charger, trying to freaking really scuff it up.
Yeah, that's my bad. All while I'm reading the box score for the Celtics 76ers. So yeah, it's crazy that game went to 7. A lot of series went to 7. The Lakers 1-6. Let's say that. Let's get that out there. We both watched that happen. And we watched the most embarrassing display of playoff basketball I have
ever witnessed by the Orlando Magic. They scored 19 points
and that was
in the half that I was
Pistons?
watching. Yeah.
Yeah, the Pistons stomped them.
Well, they just stomped them.
No, remember they had...
It don't matter how good the defense is.
Bro,
scoring 19 points in a half of basketball.
The Pistons. They had the highest scoring playoff game in franchise history.
What do you mean? No, that was the Knicks. You're talking about the Knicks.
Oh, with the Knicks?
You know what? You're talking about... We watched that game too. The Knicks stomped the Hawks in Game 6.
The Knicks were stomping the Atlanta
the Pistons
Hawks
still had to win
hard.
Game 7. The Pistons were down by 24 in this game because at the half they were like down by like
and they
20.
came back.
They came back and won by 93-73. I was watching the game while we were at the
whole
Yard
time
House.
I was watching the Pistons,
we were at the Yard House.
Yeah, the Pistons were already winning when I started watching.
The Pistons won by the time we watched the Lakers game. But yeah, they won while we were at the Yard House, pretty much.
Yes, this NBA playoffs has been exhilarating.
And yeah,
if you watch hockey instead of basketball, you're gay.
I was texting my uncle during the Pistons game because he's from Detroit, and I was like telling him how the comeback was happening. And he said he had ran away from the TV because of how much they went down.
So he ran away from the Pistons game?
Yeah. He told me he wasn't watching when I started texting him because they started mounting the comeback and he's hiding from the TV, which is hilarious. But basketball is great like that. Like, I really can't. But the thing about the Lakers game was the exact opposite. The Lakers were up by 20. They were up by 18 at the half, and they won by 20. So they just maintained that lead from the half to the end of the game. They just cruised to the end. It was nothing dramatic.
The White Sox have won 2 games in a row.
Yeah,
so
the
they're
White
basically the best team in baseball.
Are you sure it's just 2 games?
They're the 2 games I've seen.
Yeah, we watched 2 games.
I've seen 2 games, and they've won 2 games.
And Murakami was dinging the ball.
But we've noticed something.
Murakami is the real
this
deal.
Company, what was the company?
And so is,
do you remember the company's
Swanson?
name?
I'm a Cubs fan and a Sox fan, officially.
Bob, what was the Japanese company we noticed that was on the Cubs broadcast?
I couldn't read that shit. That ad's not
some company that started like advertising on the Dodgers games in 2024 because of
the Cubs are winning.
Because of Shohei Ohtani has started advertising on any MLB game where there's Japanese players. I swear to God. Maybe they don't do it for the Sox yet, but they got to. We've got some Murakami. Guys, if your baseball team doesn't have a Japanese player yet, you basically
a lot of revenue and a lot of skill
in contention to ever be good. If you don't have a Japanese player by now, what are you doing? You're supposed to have 2 Japanese players in your starting roster. Don't you guys have 2?
We have
You do have 2.
We might have more. I know we have Seiya Suzuki and Shota Imanaga.
Yes, they have Seiya Suzuki and Shota Imanaga. So if you aren't on the Cubs level, if you haven't gone to Japan and shelled out $20 million for someone who doesn't speak English,
number 25, Derek Lee should be in the Hall of Fame.
Then you have no chance.
And his number should be retired by the Cubs. But Miguel Beliceros wears the jersey well, and I'm a big fan.
But who was that guy in the Sox? The young kid, Schultz?
Oh, yeah. Schultz, the pitcher. What's his? You look.
There was this young pitcher named Schultz. He struck out.
I'll look at the standings. I'll tell you what the actual.
He got 3 strikeouts in 2 straight innings or something.
First, I'm looking at.
And he didn't let anybody score.
He pitched for 6 innings, and he was.
And
he had the bases loaded in the first, and he got out of it, which is really impressive.
That boy reminded me that white people can still play baseball. Am I right, everybody?
But he was kicking butt. But
that boy Schultz was reminding me that you can find a world-class pitcher right down the street in a freaking diamond.
Stop slandering the White Sox. The Cubs and the Sox both are on a 4-win streak.
4.
But I know the Cubs have the longest home game winning streak in the MLB.
Oh my God, 10. What a useless stat.
They track it.
How many games have there been? Less than 20?
They're 13-5 at home.
Yes, so there's not even 20 games. Talking about the longest win streak in anything at this point in the season is like clapping yourself on the back
Being
before
13
the
and 5 at
fucking
home
race
is
is run.
good. Nobody else
How
is
many
that good
games,
at
Bob?
home.
How many games are there in the season? You know this.
I'm just saying.
Tell the viewers why you love baseball so much. How many games are there in a season?
Bro, Washington is 3
Give
and
them
12
the
at
stat.
home.
Give the viewers.
There's 162 games.
There's 162 games. See, I was asking Bob so incessantly because I wouldn't be able to
And
tell
the Cubs
you
are
that.
21 and 12.
I can tell you how many games there are in football. 16. And that's almost too many. Bro.
There's 17 games, Joe.
What?
In the regular season now. Yes, they added
Did
a
they
game
add
already.
one this season? Is that new?
It is kind of new, but I think it was before this season. It's been on for like 2 or 3 years. They're trying to get to 18 game season.
Bro, that's crazy. As someone who played football.
What do you mean?
Bro.
I would love an 18 game season.
We had an 8-game season.
I know.
Okay.
It was too short. It was a 9.
It's a
9-game season.
We had so many injuries.
9.
We had so many injuries in 9 games.
Kind of 10 actually, but.
Bro, think about how you have to last physically through 18 football games.
It gives you time to recover.
No, it doesn't. Because if it's 18 games, they might have 2 games in a week at some point.
No. There'll be 18 weeks, brother.
Yeah, but I'm telling
but
you.
There are times where they have a short break. Yeah, sometimes you go Sunday to Thursday. Sometimes there's a 4-day break. Yes.
Yeah, because TV. Because
No.
TV.
Stop being a pussy. There's nothing.
What do you mean it is because TV?
There's nothing wrong with playing on Sunday and playing on Thursday.
Except all the games should be on Sunday.
True, and statistically, injuries do go up.
You're like, there's nothing wrong with it except for the players. You're crazy ass. The only reason it's scheduled the way it is so your dumb ass can watch fucking 6 games in 1 week. That's why it is. Yes.
And it's beautiful like that.
Oh my God.
I love the product.
You love how these people
product.
are tortured.
Maybe they should give them more bye weeks and extend the season to 20 weeks.
What do you mean by more bye weeks? They still have to fill the weeks with football.
Yeah, but if they play a Thursday night game, they get a full 10 days off at least.
The more you stretch out the season, the less time they have to recoup in the off season because you're making the off season.
They should increase the roster size. Stop expecting anybody to play a whole game. Get jobs for guys like you and me.
Well, not you and me, but other people.
Yeah. But I would totally try out.
I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't make it. I've already played at a collegiate level and know that I can't play professional.
I don't have any injuries
ball.
right now. I could play someplace.
You haven't done enough.
That's the only thing what do you mean? What? Bro. I mean this. Do you want to know what I mean?
I mean, when I got to college football, it was talked about openly, and it was widely known that everybody on the field was taking something.
And none of them made it to the league.
Yeah, this is like D3 football, but I'm saying if you wanted to make it on the field, brother, first of all, you're way out of shape.
I'm not that out of shape.
Bro, I'm telling you this is funny. I'm like at the weight they wanted me to be in football, but it's like they wanted me to gain muscle, not look like this.
I'm telling you, I look like a nose guard right now. I could go in.
Oh my God. You're like funny. Can you stop being delusional on the pod?
Right, I'm not that.
Can you stop on the public forum telling people how you could still play football?
I would love to do some drills. I would do some drills against you.
Bro, I love football, and I would love to play a pickup game, but I would never try to say to anybody that I could play professional football right now. I wouldn't. What do you mean? I'm not even big enough to... Bro, my position. What was my position? D-line. I'm only 6 feet tall. Do you know what? That's at least 2 inches too short.
I'm not going to lie.
I am more like 6 inches too short. And
all this confidence would go away once I got dusted. If they ever
if
me
Bob
in
ever
coverage.
saw any professional field at all for even a practice, literally, if Bob was allowed to be in a practice, padded up, he would just straight up, because either he would be humbled. No, I'll just say it. Bob wouldn't be humbled. Bob would leave injured. Okay, because Bob wouldn't be humbled. No, that's just true.
You think I'm definitely getting hurt?
In a
Playing
drill?
Defense?
In a drill.
You think I don't know how to handle myself?
First of all, you would be in a drill against the starters or the second team. You'd be on the shrimp team against the real team, okay?
I might get knocked around, but I don't think I'm getting hurt.
No, you're going to get hurt. You don't understand. You don't understand. The people in the position you'd be playing in are meant to get hurt. You're meant to stand there and get up and take hits from people who you have no chance of stopping. You're literally meant to be a rep for them.
I'm pretty crafty, number one. You're not giving me any credit at all. You think I'm just going to get smoked no matter... I'm not saying I could probably give some good practice reps. I could probably be on a practice team somewhere. I'm just saying,
I'm saying you're big now.
I'm not saying I could go start in the NFL. I'm just saying, I could probably give somebody some good
head-to-head contact. Headed your way.
Man.
Give me my phone back, by the way.
I'm sorry.
But, what else did we need to talk about? Can we stop talking about whether or not you want to be in the NFL? What did we need to talk about?
We needed to talk about LeBron James and how he's still the GOAT and how he has a damn good chance of winning this NBA chip. But we also need to talk about Gaza and how there's still a genocide going on and how the people of Lebanon, we kind of feel bad for everything that's going on. America's become a tool of Israel for sure. A lot of what Osama bin Laden wrote about wasn't that off point.
Oh my God! Shut up! Jesus